Hey everyone, it's Kyrix. This is nowhere near my usual video quality, in quote marks, because, quite frankly, what's the word? The contingency that my channel is being enacted right now. You may recall me mentioning that there's a contingency plan in my channel where I get so far ahead of schedule so that if something should ever happen to take me offline so that I cannot record and upload and do all this fun shit that I do, the channel will continue without me. We have reached that point. I was watching stuff on YouTube and playing with the 3DS, and I moved, and the thing flew out of my hands and plopped onto the keyboard, and the laptop became unresponsive. That's really the only word for it. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Sound stopped, so I thought, oh, maybe it was the screen, but I have not been able to coax the thing back to life. Nothing I've done has been able to do that. And it's not that the screen is fried, because that was the first thought, because it's not making any noises either. So something has gone cataclysmically wrong with it. I'm going to try what little I can do to revive it, which what little I can do constitutes sticking it in a drawer for a couple of days and hoping it fixes itself, because for some weird reason my technology has a habit of doing that. In the meantime, I have actually recovered my original laptop, which I actually found like a month ago. Turns out I hadn't put it in a box, I'd put it in a fucking laptop bag, of all things. And it had been sitting in plain sight the whole time, and I thought it belonged to the roommates, until I actually looked at the damn thing. I plugged it back in, reformatted it again. So far it's behaving, aside from a whine that you may or may not detect in this file. But on my end, it's whining, and it's a constant, just a tone. And there's really nothing I can do about it. But it exists. You may hear it, you may not. I'm actually, because I cannot get XSplit to function, so I couldn't resume recordings right now if I wanted to. But I've actually opened up Windows Media Player, or Media Maker, Movie Maker, the Windows Movie Maker. Hit narrate timeline, and I'm just going to put my Larvitar on as the video file. And I'm talking. And that's all this is. This is fucking simple shit. Ironically, I was just about to upload when I was fucking around and killed the laptop, which I hope I didn't do. I was just about to announce the fact that I was going to be, starting a new segment, which was doing all the audiobooks again, because I have access to them now in much easier things. So I was all ready to debut a whole new fucking segment of my channel, and now I've gone into the goddamn dark ages because I don't know if or when I'll be able to recover any of that stuff on the computer. Now, the good news is, because I've had so many issues with the computer in the past, I have backed up fucking everything. Like, I may have lost the Ash version. I may have lost Attack on Titan. I hope I didn't lose any of Suikoden. I don't think I did. There's stuff that I've probably lost, but for the most part, I've backed up fucking everything. So I don't think there will be too many issues. There may be lost episodes of Suikoden at worst, but I think I got everything. I don't know for certain, though. And that's going to bug me. Assuming I can't get the thing to function, what I'm going to try and do is try and find someone who can and will, for cheap, if not less than cheap, meaning free, relocate the hard drives from the old laptop into this one or one of the other two shells that I have. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll slave it to it and fucking yank everything off it and then do the same thing with the other one. Assuming it is two. I don't know if it's two or if it's partitioned. Ideally, I'd want to put one or both of them as a secondary hard drive to this thing and get this thing fixed. Because this is a much more powerful laptop. The battery works. The battery is also replaceable, so if this battery deep fries again, I can buy a new one instead of having to have someone dig into the guts of it. And, yeah, it's just, I would have a much bigger hard drive to work with, and I'd have better stuff. And granted, it would take a while for my settings to get, unfucked, but I could do it given enough time. I'm not willing to take the time to do that with this one just yet, simply because the old problem I was having with this is that the hard drive, we think it was the hard drive, it could have been the motherboard, but it was basically saying, yeah, there's an error here, and we're going to shut down every 5 minutes or so if you're not constantly doing something. So if I were to, say, put a DVD, like Godzilla, for example, in and watch it, unless I every now and then touched the mouse pad or something like that, by the time I got to the quarter mark of it, it would shut the whole fucking computer down. So far, it hasn't been doing that, so maybe whatever problem was in there was corrected. Because it was giving me issues, and then I reformatted it, and now it seems fine aside from the tone, and I can get used to the tone. After a while, you tune out the tone. And if it doesn't pop up in the recordings, and I'll be verifying this independently, then so much the better. I can live with it if it's just on my end. You know what I mean? But, long story short, for the moment, the channel is down. There will be no This Week in Kyrix, at least not with gameplay, for the near future. That particular file of This Week in Kyrix may be dead, may be gone forever. Because I'm pretty sure it was saved to the hard drive, and if I can't recover it, it's gone. And it's just, shit happens, and I don't want it to be shit happens, but it's fucking shit happens, And that upsets me. Best case scenario, the computer is just having a hissy fit, and it'll be fine in a couple days, and I'll be back to business as usual, though I will take an entire day to back up everything, so that this won't have to happen again. Best case scenario, this computer will also remain working, and I will have two computers to work with. Best scenario, blah, blah, blah. I'll get both of them repaired to the point where they're functioning as properly as they can, given how old they both are. Like, this one's probably like 4 years old. And that's just the time it was running, not the time I've had it. The other one's been running for like 3 years. It's been working for 3 years, so. And both of them spent most of their lifespans on, or at worst, in sleep mode. Or rather, at best, in sleep mode. So, I put a lot of mileage on these little beasts. But, again, ultra, mega, super cosmic best case scenario. I get the other laptop working. This one remains working. I get the other one patched up so that it functions and the battery works. I get this one patched up so it stops whining at me. And then I get a job and can get a better, best, super bestest laptop that'll do all the shit that I wanted to do until I can save up for a desktop that'll do even more of all of what I wanted to do. In the meantime, I have this as a backup. It's not much at the moment. It's literally just got Skype and Movie Maker on it, and XSplit that I'm trying to get to work, and nothing else, really. But it's what I've got to work with, and I will work with it as best I can. I actually tried to record this with my old XSplit file, and it keeps bugging me about a codec that I don't have, apparently. And it's been so long since it's been a necessity that I forgot how to get it. So rather than do that, I just tried to install a different version of XSplit, and it's not recognizing my password. So I put Movie Maker on, and here we are. On the plus side, I may be able to get back to making some music videos in the meantime. Because this is the computer that used to make the music videos, and boy, do I have a lot of good ideas for them. I just gotta... Oh, that's right! I put them on the hard drive, the external, that is. I can get access to all my videos and shit. I can make music videos. I just gotta remember what the hell it was I was gonna do. So that's a thing. Silver lining? And silver lining aside, the music videos don't give a shit whether my monitor's whining. And I think it is the monitor, because every time I increase the brightness, the whine gets louder. So the problem with me making these unscripted little ramble videos. I never want to stop. It's like whenever I hit stop and stop the recording, it's like it's just over. And I don't want it to be over. I don't know why. It's not like I don't have a channel where I get to talk to you guys all the fucking time, right? So, yeah, there's a silver lining to this. Like I said, for all I know, my computer will fix itself, as my technology often does. Makes no sense to me, but stuff that was fucking bricked will suddenly come back to life. You know? If I just leave it alone long enough. I have no idea. Maybe I've got some kind of fucking nanite running around my body that fucking crawls off and fixes shit while I'm asleep. I don't know. Got fucking techno-gnomes. But either way, my technology has a habit of repairing itself after a while if left alone long enough. Maybe all technology does that. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just think it fixes itself. I don't know, but I'm just going to leave this in a drawer for a day and try it tomorrow and keep trying it every couple hours or so and seeing if I can get it back online. If I can, the channel will resume and this video will have been for nothing, and that's fine. Because I don't care how many of these false alarm videos I gotta make if they are false alarms. I'll make a fucking 100 of them a month. I don't give a damn. Because if I make it, it's a false alarm, that means that everything's going smooth. And if it's not a false alarm, then you people are aware why This Week in Kyrix that you never watch isn't there. Or why I haven't uploaded this video or posted that video. Although, to be fair, you guys should be getting everything. Like, you'll get Infamous Festival of Blood for Halloween. You'll get the 4-Job Fiesta, because that's already uploaded. You'll get everything else that I posted for the year, with the minor exception of Battle of Z. And let's be perfectly honest, you didn't want that anyway. And I don't want to record it, which is why it's not done. But for the most part, all my shit, that I give to you for the year of 2017 is online. And a great deal of 2018 and a little bit of 2019 is up as well. So it's not like everything's gone forever, you know? It is what it is. It's a shitty situation, and I'm trying to get on top of it. I have limited resources, which is to say none. I have limited capability, which is to say none when it comes to working with technology. But I'll make do with as best I can. If I have to, I'll fucking go to Amscot and get another goddamn loan out to get that computer fixed. But I will do what I have to do to get back onto things. And I'm sorry if this delays anything. I do, between my phone, this laptop, and ironically the PlayStation, have access to my email and stuff, so if you send me messages, I will get them eventually, and I'll be trying to figure out how to check my community tab and all that on YouTube. So if you want to send encouragement and shit, do so. If you want to donate technology, do so as well. I could certainly use it. Yeah, I'm going to call it here. So, thank you for your time, and I'm sorry about the interruption in services that you won't fucking notice, because my plan worked. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing, is the fact that I'm making this big thing like, oh, I'm going to be offline for a while. You won't even fucking notice. You'll just get video, just like you always have, because I fucking planned ahead for this exact situation. So, go me. I like the idea that Kyrix's channel is Kyrix optional. It means that if something like this arises, you're good. Bye-bye, everybody.